Hi guys, good evening and welcome to my channel. And today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. It's going to be an unboxing of a M.2 drive which Scan Computers has kindly sent me out for this video. Massive shout out to Scan Computers. I'll put a link in the description below should you wish to go on their website or anything for all your computing needs. Anyway, so further ado, ignore that I'm doing it in the kitchen, but there we go. And time to get this unboxed. I'm also going to be doing a TikTok video in between, so please bear with me. So I've got a bottle of hand sanitizer, Scanitizer I think it's called. Sorry about that, I've got a bit of cough. I've got another face covering from Scan Computers, and another face covering from Scan Computers, as well as a Scan baseball cap from Scan Computers again, and here's the M.2 drive which I will be putting into the PS5. It is the Samsung 2TB 980 Pro. As well as the akasa M.2 SSD heatsink. Right guys, so we're going to install the PlayStation 5 software update for the M.2 storage. If you've already signed up, then you should have an email with a code. So you want to go to PlayStation Store and three little dots over here where it says more. Then you go to redeem code, and don't worry guys, it's a one-off code. And then once you've put your code in, you should then be able to go to system, I believe it would be under feature updates. I don't know. Aha, that's the one. You go to system software update and settings, sorry, and then update system software beta. And just like that, the beta is now installed. So now it's time to install the M.2 drive. So I'll be back in a bit. Right guys, I am now going to proceed with the M.2 installation. So first of all, you're probably wondering why the hell I've got a towel on a table. It's because it's a glass table which I'm going to be using to put my PS5 on. So I'm using a towel to reduce any scratches which might incur on the glass table caused by the PS5. And also it's to reduce any damage to the PS5. So without further ado, let's get started. First of all, you will need the PS5 console. Second of all, you will need the M.2 storage device which you are going to install. And for this installation, I'm using the Samsung 980 Pro 2TB. And last but not least, this is optional, but it is stated that for best performance so then your M.2 doesn't overheat, is a M.2 SSD heatsink. This one, I'm using the Akasa M.2 SSD heatsink. Massive shout out to Scan Computers for providing the M.2 and the M.2 heatsink. And without further ado, let's get started. So first of all, if you haven't done already, we will need to flip the PS5 upside down so then the PlayStation logo in that corner is facing downwards. Right, so what you want to do to remove this panel is make sure that the disk drive is facing away from you, that direction. You want to get the back corner, lift it up a bit, and you might hear a click. You need a bit of gentle persuasion and it comes right off. And then this might be easy if I turn it for demonstration purposes. So you have your PS5 now. And what you'll want to do is you'll see this cover here with a little screw. Now for this, I'm actually using my iFixit toolkit. Then once you've got the right once you've got the right Phillips head, you then want to start undoing it. Excuse me a minute. Yep, then you want to start unscrewing it. Put the screw to one side. And then you want to move this panel, which will then give you access to different sizes for M.2s. Now the screw you want to remove is this little one here. Thankfully, it actually fits the same screw head than what the previous screw did. So, you're going to want to take that out. And again, you want to put that screw to one side. Guys, now it's time to unbox the M.2 drive and the M.2 SSD heatsink. First of all, here's the M.2 drive, the 980 Pro M.2 by Samsung 2TB drive. And again, the Akasa M.2 SSD heatsink. Now let's get unboxed. And my kitchen knife to do the unboxing with. Now, as you can see, here's the heatsink. And there's the M.2. Now, let's get them installed. Right, so what we need to do now is get that and put into all these corresponding holes for the M.2 drive. So here's the M.2. Carefully place it. In here. Bear with me a couple of moments. Right, so I've got a bit better lighting. Now again, M.2 drive, and I want to carefully align it into there. And as we can see, it's actually lining up with that hole there, 80. So bear with me a moment, I'll just get it put in. And it's now in. So all I need to do now is just screw it down and get the heatsink on, and I'll be back with you. Yep, so now the M.2 is installed. Just need to mount this on by peeling this off. And then it should just, I believe it should just cover over. Anyway, bear with me a moment and I'll just double check. So guys, there we have it. The akasa heatsink is now installed on the M.2 drive. So now it's time to get everything back together, and hopefully it should all work. And whilst I'm at it, I'll probably give that a quick clean up. Right guys, so the M.2 drive is now installed. Just need to turn the PlayStation on. And then you should see some on-screen instructions. Secondary speed is 5796.78 megabyte per second, which, oh sorry, well, meets the specifications of the PS5 anyway. So now we should be able to yep, we can now move stuff from console storage or extended storage to the new internal M.2 drive. So guys, I'll leave it there, and I hope this installation guide has helped you. And yeah, keep tuned, and I'll provide further content going forward. Take care. So long.